Welcome to your daily focus for November the 27th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Thank you truly. So what do we have today? Well, the 27. The 27 is a great spiritual strength. That's really what the 27 stands for. Births can happen, marriages can happen. It's a very fertile energy. You can start a new business when the 27 energy comes around to us. If we add the day together, we would get a 23. And the 23 is really a very beautiful, strong energy around us, protecting us and guiding us into safe ports. So listen to your intuition, okay? Don't be too quick to jump into something, because 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5, we want to go, we want to do, we want to create, we want to socialize, we want to travel, we want to learn, we want to get creative. So we have to think about our movements. We can take risks, but they need to be educated risks. We also have the sun and the moon both in Sagittarius. So that once again is travel and learning and experiencing and stepping into new opportunities. We've just had our new moon, and what a powerful new moon it is. It's the last new moon before the last new moon, and then we'll have the solar eclipse, right? December 26th. So we'll have a full moon still, and then eclipse season is upon us. So, think back in the summertime of some of those goals, some of those dreams, some of those desires that you had in your life, and you wanted to really step into them, and look at how far you've gotten. And maybe you didn't take a step. Maybe you took just a couple of steps. Maybe you've really come a long distance since then. But this is the final month, and remember, we are still in that energy of making the impossible possible, and miracles can happen. So please believe me when I say this is really the time to put your focus on making the impossible possible in your life. There is a lot of energy supporting you, moving you in the direction that you want to go. And we also have Neptune going stationary direct. So today may not be a day to, we could have a hard time concentrating today, or really staying focused on something today. So don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, that's just Neptune getting ready to swing forward again. And then when Neptune goes forward again, creativity, spirituality, creativity, magic, letting the magic in. Our first card of the day is the Four of Swords. So exactly, this is a day where you want to envision your future going forward. You want to think about the road you've traveled and where you are now, and the possibilities of your tomorrow. Now, this card very much represents the warrior coming off the battlefield and laying down to rest. They've taken off their armor, they've hung up their weapons, and now it's time to lay and rest and recuperate and recharge ourselves, so that we can step into the opportunity, the adventure, the relationship, the success, the balance, the joy, the happiness, whatever is your definition of abundance, of happiness, of joy, of balance. And envision it for your tomorrow. And see the steps you want to take, and how you are going to transform your life, or a part of your life, going forward. Now, whenever this card shows up first, I have to tell you, watch your health. Okay, take good care of yourself today. Look at your healthy choices and your not so healthy choices. Don't take any big risks today. when it comes to your health, when it comes to your safety. Think before you act. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's envisioning your tomorrow. We stand on the beach, we hold that pentacle up, and it's so big. It's like bigger than any other pentacle in the world. And that represents our dreams. That represents our abundance. It could represent the finances that we can grow right now, the love that we can step into right now. There's a white rose and a red rose. The white rose symbolizes the new beginnings. The red rose is telling you that it's going to take courage. You may have to take a risk. You may have to step out of your comfort zone. You may have to push yourself in order to really have that dream and really feel the full potential, or live the full potential of that dream. And then the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is success. Essentially, this card represents the parade that is being held because of you. The other wands are people shouting your name, clapping, cheering you on as you move forward in the crowd. But now, here's some things that we need to notice. First of all, we are in full armor. Remember, we took off our armor, we laid down to rest and recuperate. We are in full armor. We are ready to go forward. We are ready for the next challenge, the mission, the path laid before us. This is not a time to rest on your laurels. Yes, we want to take a little bit of a time out, rest, recuperate. If you're tired today, lay down, take a brief 10-minute nap. Do something just wild and crazy like that, okay? Just take care of yourself a little bit today. If your body tells you you're tired, then find a way to rest for even 5 minutes. Taking care of ourselves. We've taken off our armor here, and we are realizing our new path. We are recharging. And then we get our papers. We get our dream. We get our vision of our tomorrow. And we suit up. And even though we've accomplished a lot, because that's probably part of laying down and recuperating, is seeing where we're at and seeing what we have done. Do not rest on your laurels today. You want to go forward. You are preparing yourself to go forward. So this is a very beautiful energy for us today. There's so much beautiful energy to really allow us to tap into the potential that we have to actually manifest our dreams. But we know by the second card that it's going to take a courage, that we'll probably have to push ourselves a little bit out of the comfort zone. We'll probably have to discipline ourselves in certain areas of our life where we've never really allowed any kind of discipline in. Knowing that you are working towards success, happiness, joy. Let's get... my animals are missing. Well, for now, we'll do the well-being cards. And then I'll see what happened. They can't be too far. So I think it's a very beautiful energy today. Don't push yourself today. Don't do something that's going to need a lot of focus and concentration. I don't think that'll be there today, especially with Neptune going stationary direct. The vibrations of my being influence the universe. So the vibration of your being. So what are you thinking about? Are you thinking happy, positive, outgoing, laughter, joy? Or are you thinking sadness and sorrow? Is your breathing shallow? Are you agitated? Are you restless? Are you full of an anxiety or a fear? Are you allowing that to rule your day? Because even on the saddest of days, you can always find a small smile. A little bit of happiness or a little moment of joy. So be open to receiving it if you're going through some very difficult and hard times. But it's about raising your energy, raising your vibration, making sure that you are thinking positive about your tomorrow and what you could accomplish if you set your mind to it. We still have an entire 4 weeks, really, close to 4 weeks, 4 weeks more or less, of really utilizing the energy of the last solar eclipse and stepping into our tomorrow, meeting our goals, hitting a destination, making the impossible possible. Everything vibrates and is communicating, reacting, responding, and integrating with other vibrating beings. Once you begin to offer your vibration on purpose, now you are in absolute control of your experience. So if you are vibrating, you could either, money is a good one. You could either be vibrating a low energy of, oh, I've got bills to pay and how am I going to meet this and I can't afford that and I won't be able to attend this because I don't have the money, or maybe it's time, or maybe it's energy that you are looking at. Or you can say, I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me. I have fun at everything I do. Things flow to me with ease and grace and glory and harmony. Do your new moon affirmations. Very important during this time to do your new moon affirmations. So I do have a link to my video. If you just use it as your meditation, then thank you very much. But I would prefer you get a pen and a piece of paper and write down a few things that really vibrate with you. They vibe with you. They connect. You connect with what is being said as you take ownership of it. And you start to say it every day, or put it on a Post-it note or a whole bunch of Post-it notes and stick them around so that you don't forget to tell yourself these wonderful things about who you are. And you're not making up stories. You know that you have the potential to step into exactly what you're saying. So everything vibrates. And when you raise your vibration, that higher energy vibration will come back to meet you. It has to. It's law. It's law of the universe. The vibrations of my being influence the universe. Okay, where's our animals? Oh, they weren't far at all. I didn't even have to turn all the way around. So think very positive today about what you can do, of what you can create, of what you can invent, of what you can step into. We have the 27 energy for today. That's beautiful energy. That's beautiful, strong, spiritual energy. We have the 23 if we add it all together. And that tells us that we are well protected, that we will be guided to safe ports. We have the 5 energy of travel, experience, happiness, romance. Oh, look at this. Awakening with the bear. How fitting is that? That we are coming out of hibernation. We're waking up. We're going, wow, let's get working. Let's get doing. Let's imagine our tomorrow so we can create it. We can make it tangible. Uncertainty, openness, awakening, negativity, and hibernation. When we fall asleep, we withdraw our awareness from its hypnotic fascination with physical sensation, thereby enabling us to listen with our now awakened sixth sense. Bear reminds you that you've been hibernating and hiding from your passions and your own true self for far too long. Now it's time to open your mind, open your heart, open your soul, and see with all your senses, but most importantly, your sixth sense, your intuition, your gut feeling. Spend some time each morning journaling, listening to your heart. Release the fears and only hear the love of what you want out of that love. The fears only prevent you from crawling out of the cave, and they cause you to be grumpy and negative. Bear says it's your time of awakening. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book, Pick up an instrument. Learn to knit. Maybe you've been afraid to sign up for a class because you've been caught within the web of fear so long, you forgot how good it felt to stretch and feel the love that is around you and the love that you create from within. No matter what speaks to your soul, release the fear and allow Bear to stand beside you, to assist you with your awakening. Don't allow your limited view to bring about the fear, because you're on the verge of something great. And truly, each and every one of us right now, with the energy that surrounds us, is definitely on the verge of something great. Push the fear aside and feel the awakening bubbling up within you. Bear may be telling you that you need a good sound sleep, one that is undisturbed and restful. Once you awaken from that sleep, you will feel refreshed and ready to take on the world. Bears are resourceful before, during, and after their hibernation. Bear wants to teach you to be resourceful with your life. Are you purchasing too much food at the store that's going unused? Is your closet filled with clothes you haven't worn in years? Bear says it's time to simplify. And you know, when I picked up the deck to first shuffle them, I look underneath all the time, and Temperance was there staring, and I said, oh no, we don't want a day of, we gotta, having less is having more. I bring on the abundance, bring on the happiness, bring on the joy is what I told the cards. But of course, at the very end, I was reminded of Temperance once again. So I would have to say today is also a day to realize that some of the things that you once valued in your life no longer hold value. And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to let go. And it's okay to move forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.